Hi, my name is Daniella Carpinelli, and today I'll be talking to you about emotional support animals, what they do, what they are, and all of that stuff. So, what are they? Emotional support animals are animals used to provide comfort and support to those with disabilities. Usually, the disabilities are some type of mental disabilities and mental illnesses where the owner needs comfort and love and support, and the animal provides that for them. But they must be licensed in order to truly be considered and get the benefits of being an emotional support animal. So the owner cannot say that their dog that they already have is an emotional support animal without receiving the proper documentation. What they can do, though, is document their dog that they already have. You do not need to get a new animal in order for it to be considered an emotional support animal, but it just needs the documentation and the correct licensing. There are three main kinds of dogs that serve as some type of service or treatment dogs. They are emotional support animals, service dogs, and therapy dogs. Emotional support animals are registered as ESAs. They are nothing more than there for emotional support. So therefore, they do not need any training. They can be trained like normal dogs, but they do not need it because they are not helping in one specific area. They cannot go into stores or restaurants or places like that because of the fact that they are not properly trained for that kind of situation. But they can go in planes, and they are allowed in no pet housing by law. They provide companionship for the owner, and that is most of what they do. Service dogs, on the other hand, require extensive training for what the owner needs it for. So this includes disabilities such as epilepsy. The dog will be trained and required to know how to treat epilepsy, recognize the symptoms for it, and help their owner when they are experiencing those symptoms. They can go anywhere with the owner because a lot of times it is life and death for the owner, and the owner needs them absolutely everywhere they go. So they are allowed in planes, housing, restaurants, stores, absolutely everywhere. They can recognize symptoms and help their owner through their disability, and they are actually seen as working animals, not pets. So they wear service animal pet vests, and they are not to be distracted or pet in public. Therapy dogs, lastly, provide comfort to those in schools, therapy, nursing homes, etc. An owner can decide to make their dog a therapy dog and train it and certify it for that and take it to a school and have it be a therapy dog for the students in the school. So it's not necessarily the owner's therapy dog, it is a therapy dog for others. Any dog can be one, but not all dogs are a good fit, and most have certification and are in need of some training, but they're not required. So what kind of animals can be emotional support animals? The most common animals definitely are dogs and cats. But any animal is eligible to be an emotional support animal. Whatever animal provides comfort for an owner, that is the animal that they can have as their ESA. Some other examples of ESAs are hamsters, rabbits, horses, etc. Anything that provides comfort is perfectly acceptable. So what are the benefits of having an emotional support animal? There are many that are scientifically proven to be true. ESAs can decrease people's social anxiety and make them much more social. This is because the animal provides as a companion and helps them through social situations, so they are less anxious in those situations. They boost their owner's self-esteem. They help produce neurotransmitters, which leads to decreased feelings of depression. They increase the amount of love and support the owner feels, because a lot of times with mental illnesses, there is a symptom called numbing of feelings, and dogs help bring out the feelings and emotions that people need to feel. They increase owners' motivation and decrease their owners' symptoms of their mental illness. This is just a short video on how to get one, and so how to get one is a diagnosis of an illness from a physician or therapist is needed in order to qualify. A prescription/note from a therapist or physician is also required in order to register your pet as an emotional support animal. You need this note, you cannot just get one without it. And some illnesses include depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, bipolar disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, attention deficit disorder, or attention deficit hyperactive disorder, and chronic stress. This is just a short video kind of going over again how to get one, and thank you so much for listening.